Hi, boys and girls. I hope you're all doing well. This week, as we move on to a new story, a Henry and Mudge story, we have a new set of skills and things we're going to be learning and practicing. One of those things this week is called a suffix. Suffix. And a suffix is an ending of a word. So we're going to be focusing on the suffixes ly and suffix ful. Right? Both of those can be added to what we call a base word, your start out word, and it now changes the meaning a little bit of that word. So if we look at suffix ly first, so if we take a word like loud, right? That's our base word. That's our regular word. And we add the suffix ly to the end. Now we have loud and ly. Loudly. Loudly. Right? So when you change a word and add the suffix ly, what you're doing is the suffix ly means in a blank way. So how are they doing something? In this case, they were doing it in a loud way, right? So it's talking about the way that somebody is doing something. Let's try another example, and I'm going to put this right up here to help us, right? In a blank way. That's our clue for ly. So if I did this, and she did her work, and she did it such a great job. She did it. There's our base word. Nice. We don't say she didn't. She did it nice. Nope, we're going to add our suffix ly. So now we have nice plus ly, nicely. So she did it in a nice way. If you did something, if something was soft, or if you did something, right, you wouldn't say, oh, I did it nice and soft. Right? We can add something. We can make that better. We can put the suffix ly. So now we have soft plus ly, softly. So how did she do it? In a soft way. So suffix ly makes the ly, we read it as ly, and it means in a blank way. Okay? Our other suffix we're going to work with this week, and I'm going to erase ly for now, is the suffix ful. Right? When you take a word, same as we just did, right? We take a base word and we're going to add ful to the end, and it's going to change the word a little bit. So we have the word think, right? There's our base word. I'm going to add an ending. I'm going to add a suffix. Well, thankly, that doesn't make sense. That's just weird. We don't want to say thankly, that she did something in a thank way. That does not make sense. We're going to add our other choice, our other suffix, ful. Full. Thankful. And nice, this is a nice, easy one to remember. When you add ful to the end of a word, it now means it's full of whatever that base word was. So thankful means full of thanks, right? We didn't do it in a thank way. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to put that full of. Right? Another one would be power. Power. If I add full, I'm now full of power. Right? If somebody who's powerful obviously has a lot of power. They're full of power. So we have our two suffixes, ly and ful this week. Ful means full of, and ly is in a blank way. So it's the way that somebody does something. If you do not have your reading book with you, I want you to pause the video and go grab it. And turn to page 194 and then come back and hit play. And if you already have your reading book, then you're all set and you're ready to get on page 194 and do some practice with us. So on page 194, we are seeing the suffixes ly and ful. I'm going to leave these right over here as our reminders. And we're going to do some practice reading, some words I can blend, right? So now we're going to do echo reading. So I'm going to read, and then you're going to be my echoes, okay? And later, if you have a chance to, it's also great to practice. Even though you're reading them now with me, it would be a good idea to practice later on or tomorrow, or just the more you read, the better you get at it, right? The more practice you get, practice makes better. So here we have some words we're going to blend together that have our suffixes ly and ful. So, slowly, slowly. Remember, you're my echo. Sadly. Thankful. Playful. Useful. Good job. Right? So this one, it has our ly. So how did the person do this? They did it slowly. Right? This is another ly, so that's our in a blank way. Which way did they do it? They did it in a sad way. They did it sadly. Okay, then we have some FULs, our full of. Thankful, full of thanks. Playful, full of play. Right? They're always playing. Useful, it's full of use. Plenty of different uses for that, right? So we have our regular words that we already know, and all we did was add our suffixes ly or ful. And remember, a hint of which one to use is to try them, because one really doesn't make sense, right? So if we did slow, full, you can just tell that that sounds silly. So obviously it must be ly that we add, slowly. Sad, full. Sad, full. No, that can't be right. It's supposed to be the ly, sadly. Thankly? Don't think so. But thankful is certainly a word, and that makes sense for us. So you can always try. All right, we're going to echo read some sentences as well on page 194. So I'm going to read, and then you're my echo. Billy walked home slowly and sadly when his team lost. Good. I am thankful for my playful kitten. All right, one more. Tools can be useful for tasks. Awesome. You guys are rock stars, really. All right, so our spelling words this week are going to include both FUL and LY endings. Okay? Let me erase my board real quick so I can write them along with you. I'll adjust my camera so it's better. You can see what I'm doing. All right. So our first spelling word is one we just practiced, and it's the word slowly. Slowly. So we're going to do we all know how to write slow. And we want to add ly to the end. So that's tells us how they did something. They did it in a slow way. So, slowly. Okay. Base word and our ending, our suffix. Good. Our next word, they didn't do it slowly. They did it quickly. Quickly. And quick is one of those weird sounds, right? Because you hear k, w, right? I hear a K and a W, but that's not how it starts. It starts with our QU. That makes the qu sound, all right? So this one, we're going to write the word quick, and we're going to add our suffix ly, quickly. How did they do it? They did it in a quick way. Our next one is full of pain. Full of pain. Ouch. Right? So that's it's going to be pain is our base word. Remember from a few weeks ago that AI says our long A sound. Pain. And we're going to add F-U-L. Painful. Okay. Next, we're going to have somebody doing something in a sad way. Right? So they did it sadly. Everybody knows how to spell the base words add, sad. And all we have to do to it, add a suffix ly to show that they did it in a sad way. Okay. Next would be nicely. Another way you can do something is you can do it in a nice way. So we write our base word nice. And then we're going to add our suffix ly. How did they do it? They did it in a nice way. They did it nicely. Okay. Now we have another one for full of. This time they're full of care. They're very careful. So we're going to write the word care as our base. And then add our F-U-L to show that they're full of. Next is one we did practice with again, useful. So we're going to put use as our base word and add F-U-L to show if something's useful, it's full of different uses for us. Next we have playful. So we write the base word play. Again, there's that AY saying AA. And then the F-U-L to make it playful. Right? Going back over to our LY in a way that we do something, we could do something in a very glad way, right? So we can say gladly. So we're going to, there's our gl, add, and then we're going to add ly. How did they do it? They did it gladly. They gladly accepted the award, right? And now we have another FUL. We're switching right over back to the other side. And this time, if somebody is full of wonder, right? We say, we can write the base word wonder. Wonder. And then we're going to add FUL. Wonderful. That's one you've heard before, huh? Right? So all of these are all words you've heard before. And some of them we've had before. For spelling, you take the base, and all we're doing is adding endings this week. Okay? So I just want to put my covers on my marker because I want to do a little bit more reading practice with you. Okay? Let's try to read this word. What is this word? Let's echo read them. Neatly. 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 Badly. 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 Ooh, there's one of our old spelling words. Bright. We added an ending. Lee. Brightly. Brightly. Good. She colored the picture brightly. Here's another one. Softly. Softly. It's a different one. Let's read this one. Loudly. Loudly. Excellent reading. And one more Lee one. Quietly. Quietly. Your turn. Awesome. So remember, suffix ly means in a blank way. So in a bright way, in a soft way, in a quiet way, in a loud way, in a neat way, and in a bad way. Right? So let's try a couple echo reading with a couple FUL ones. Full of. Powerful. 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 Your turn. Good. This one is EA says long E. Peaceful. Peaceful. Good. Harmful. Harmful. Full of harm and danger. Harmful. Now your turn. Cheerful. Cheerful. Good, you guys are doing great. Two more. Help. full, helpful. Excellent. And now we have thank, full, thankful. Great reading. Excellent job. A lot of those base words we already knew how to read, so now we are experts at adding ly and ful to change our meaning of the words, and we can read all of those words with our ly and ful suffixes in them. So excellent job. Those are, we have our spelling words for the week that we'll be practicing with, so you should have no problem with them. We have slowly, quickly, sadly, nicely, and gladly. Those tell us the way that people did something. She did it slowly, he did it quickly, he did it sadly, he did it nicely, and she did it gladly. Okay? And we have our full words, full of, painful, full of pain, ouch, careful, full of care, being very cautious, useful, full of uses, very useful, playful, full of play, always playing, and wonderful, full of wonder, wonderful. Okay, those are our words for the week. We'll have some fun with them.